Yes, this is a grown man in his Charizard hat. Just accept it. Just accept it. What's up, guys? This is Mint10 Mons here, and today we're doing a tier list of all the trainer gallery cards at least on this tier list. So let's get right into it. So we got the S, A, B, C, D, F, and then we have the sorting chamber. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's also a giveaway that's gonna be a mystery pack, and my mystery packs are loaded. Just ask anyone that's gotten them. All you have to do is leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and you're entered. Let's get right into it. Vaporeon and Gary are entering the sorting chamber. I'm gonna say this card is pretty fresh. For a trainer gallery card, that is a solid B. We're gonna leave it, we're moving that up to an A. That card is sweet. I love the Vaporeon, just like in the water with the lily pads. That is so sick. So we're moving that up to an A. Let's get into it. That card is pretty nice. I will say that's not as cool as the Vaporeon at all. And I personally like fire types, as you could tell. So I'm gonna say that's a C. Sad enough, there's just not a lot going on there. So if you guys want to fight me, I guess I'll accept the challenge. But I'm not gonna fight my subscribers or viewers. Just letting you know. But yeah, just leave your thoughts in the comments. Alright, Octillery. Woo, there's a lot going on here. I do like this card. It's pretty nice. I like the mountains in the back. I'm not gonna say it's my highest rating, but it's pretty nice. We're gonna move this to a C as well. I'm gonna put that as C. I think the trainer's not being displayed in like the full setting very great. I mean, it's cool. The artwork's nice. I'm gonna put it as C. It's not anything crazy. Next is Jolteon. That is pretty sick. It's battling with Gary. That's pretty tough. I don't really know where to put that. I'm gonna say B tier. That's gonna be our first B. Just cause I mean it's pretty cool. It has all the lightning bolts around it, but I don't think it's the greatest. This is our first S tier. This card is a banger. I love this card. The Zekrom with N on the back. It is so sick. I love it so much. It's definitely an S tier. I don't care what you guys say. I mean, I do care, but at the same time, when it comes to this card, I do not care. This is going to be an S tier, no doubt about it. If you're mad, I'm sorry, but it's such an S tier. I don't know all of the trainers in this, but this card's pretty cool. Not a lot going on, pretty standstill. I mean, Dusknoir has that little hex sting in its hand. I don't know what it's called, but it's okay. I'm gonna put it as C tier. Nothing special there. This Dedenne is pretty sick, actually. I think that's a solid A tier. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of colors on the card. It is pretty sick. I'm gonna put that as solid A tier. I think that's a good spot for it. Is it just me, or is this card kind of weird? I don't really like this card too much. I just get a weird vibe from it. I mean, some people actually love it. I'm gonna rate it another C tier. I think it's okay. Honestly, it's not the best. I think the artwork's kind of interesting, but we're gonna rate that as C tier. Ariados, okay. Not a lot going on here. That's gonna probably be a C tier as well. Wow, there are way too many C tiers. This is getting a little out of control. This Houndoom, it's nothing special. It's not really showing off the Pokemon or showing off the trainer too much. Like, it could be cooler. I'm gonna put this at I like Houndoom. I'm gonna put it at D just for the design. This Eevee is sick. I love how the Eevee's like all playful in the front and then Bill's in the back, just kind of confused. We're gonna rate this at a solid B. I think that's appropriate for it. This Oranguru is kind of weird. There's a lot going on. Doesn't really display the trainer or the Pokemon too well. I'm gonna actually put this at a D tier as well. I'm not a big fan of it. We're gonna leave it there. I actually really love this Boltund V. This card is so sick. I like how it's kind of like showing that it's an owner and its dog. Like, that's awesome. I have a dog myself, so gotta love dogs. But I'm gonna put this kind of high up. I think that's like, I don't know. I think that's gonna be a B. That's B worthy. Ooh, A, B, B worthy. We're gonna leave it there. This Sylveon is honestly nothing special. This card is kinda boring. In person, I own this card myself. It's okay. I'm gonna put this at a C tier. It's okay. It's not anything crazy. These VMAXs are kind of sick cards, actually. The Trainer Gallery VMAXs always slap, so we're gonna put this Sylveon VMAX all the way up here. We're gonna put that at an A. I love that card's design, and it's trainers riding the bow or whatever you call it, so that's pretty sick. I'm gonna put this at a solid A. Woo, we got some heat. The Mimikyu's right in front of the TV looking all scary. This is going to be a solid S tier. I think her name's like Alkarai or something like that, the trainer. I definitely got that wrong. Don't be mad at me, guys. But I'm going to put this at an A tier. This card is sick. I mean S tier. S tier. Solid S tier. Not an A tier. S tier. Let's go. This card is sick as well. God, I don't know. I think this is also an S tier. This card is so sweet. Like, if you think of a VMAX card and like what could be a better use for it, it would be a pillow. So I'm gonna put this at an S tier. And Mimikyu's so sick as well. Not one of my favorite Pokemon, honestly, but I think it is such a sick card, so that's an S tier as well. This Urshifu's pretty sweet, honestly. I might put this at like a B. I think that's a solid rating for the Urshifu. As far as an alternate art goes, this is a lot better than the just regular alternate art Urshifu. So I'm going to put this at an A tier. I actually really like that card. How it's fighting with the trainer, that's pretty sweet right there. I should have brushed up on like trainer knowledge. I know he's Mustard. This card is pretty sick as well. I'm going to put this at a solid B tier. I actually like the other one a little more, but I'm going to put that at B tier. I'm going to put this card at an A tier as well. The VMAX is just slap for the Urshifus. Honestly, those two are so sweet, so I'm putting that at an A tier. Umbreon V. Not a fan of this. This is kind of boring, honestly. I love Umbreon too, but this is boring. I'm going to put this at a D tier. Also, this Umbreon VMAX I don't like either. I don't like the design of this Umbreon. It looks so wonky, wacky, whatever you call it. It is just a weird design. And then the trainer's cool, I guess. I'm going to put this also at a D. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I don't like it at all. This card is pretty sweet. Not a lot going on. I do like the snowy biome, so I'm going to put this at a C tier. I think that's respectable for this card. A solid C tier. Flapple. It's pretty cool. It has the apple basket down below. B tier. I think that's a B tier trainer gallery card. It's pretty nice. Woo, we got some heat. This Kingdra is nice. I'm going to put this at an A tier. This card is so sick. Just how the trainer's holding on to Kingdra, it is sweet. I'm going to put that as solid A tier. Frostmoth, I mean, it's in the snow, so I'm a sucker for that. Nothing special, you know, like, I'm going to put that at a B. It's nothing bad, though. I do like the design, but it's a solid B tier. Gardevoir being a doctor, not the biggest fan, but, or a nurse or whatever. This is okay. Kind of weird. I'm going to put this at a C tier. It's just doing its job, you know, just doing its job. Whoa, this Weirdeer is sick. This is another S tier. I love the forest design. Weirdeer is sweet, and then the trainer's picking up sticks and stuff. It looks like a majestic card. We're gonna put this up to the S tier, and we're good there. Look at that. That tier list is looking crisp so far. Phalanx with B, I think. We're gonna put that. That's pretty cute. We're gonna put that at B tier. I like that. B for B, if I got that right, or BA, or whatever it is. This Kleavor card is pretty cool, but it looks like it's fighting its trainer more than like being symbiotic with it. So I'm gonna put that at like a C tier. It's not my favorite at all, but it's cool. It's a cool card. This card's weird. I don't know. I don't even know what that is. I think that's a cake or something of a Mightyena. It's kind of funny. I'm going to put that as C tier as well. Pretty normal card. Nothing too special. Galarian Obstagoon. That's a pretty cool card. It is singing. It's got the punk theme going on. I'm going to put that at B. I like it. I think it's cool. This Bronzong card, in my opinion, not the best. I know you guys are going to be like, but the waifu. But no. I don't really care about that. I think this is going to be at a D tier as well. Like, I'm not a big fan of it. It's so boring. Just, like, look at that card. That is a boring card, honestly. Who would have thought Hoot is going to have an S tier card? This is an S tier trainer gallery card. On the mountain, Hoot is meditating, looking all Hoot. I don't know what that means, but it's looking all Hoot. So, this is an S tier card right there. We're going to raise this all the way up. We're putting that right there amongst the greats of the trainer gallery. God, this Starmie card is good looking in real life. It just pops. This card, I don't think it's an S tier. There's not too much going on, but you should see the card in person. I pulled it and I was like, oh wow, this is actually a lot nicer than I thought. You got Misty on the little raft there with the food in the water. I'm going to put this a solid A tier. That is a pretty sweet trainer gallery card. Solid A tier. Do I even have to say it? The Ice Rider Calyrex V is so sick. It's on top of a mountain with the trainer looking away into the distance. That is a solid S tier. We're going all the way up. Whoop! Right there. That is a solid S tier, and we love it. Our list is looking so nice so far. This Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX is kind of funny. I mean, you see the trainer struggling to even live. I'm gonna put that at a B tier. Yeah, we're gonna put that at B tier. Nothing crazy. We're gonna put it at B tier. The Galarian Articuno V. It's okay. Showcasing the trainer and the Articuno. We're gonna put that at like a C tier. It's not anything special. There's going to be a lot of C tiers and B tiers on this. The Shadow Rider Calyrex V, that is a sick card. We're going to put that at a B because when I saw it in person, I was like, okay, this card's actually pretty legit. I thought it was a nice card, and I just like the whole, I don't know, the whole scene. It looks sweet. Now, the Shadow Rider Calyrex V Max, that's an A tier. I love how the trainer's just flying with the Shadow Rider. It is so sick. So we're going to put that at an A tier. Flat out A tier. Easy. Galarian Zapdos V. Not the craziest card. Kind of weird that a trainer could keep up with the Zapdos on a bike. We're going to put that at C tier. We're going to put it there. I think it's nice, but not crazy. There's something about this Galarian Moltres V that I really like. I'm going to put this at an A tier. I saw this card in person. I was like, oh, this is pretty sweet. We're going to put this all the way up to A tier. I actually really like this card. How it looks like it's in like a whole battle scene. It's pretty sick. Reminds me of that Charizard V. For all my Sword and Shield lovers, this card is sick. I love how Hop is just looking all legendary with Zacian, and Zacian is my favorite legendary in Sword and Shield, but at the same time, this card is just so sweet. So this is going to be a solid S tier. Now, Hop is not my favorite, like, rival in the games at all, but I think this card is so sweet, so this is a solid S tier. Just because it looks legendary and it's giving Hop a sword, it's so sick. Zamazenta V. This card's pretty sweet. Not as good as the Zacian V, so we're going to put the Zamazenta up to a B. It's a B. It's battling. It's another one of the trainer gallery battling scenes where like the trainer's in the back like, ah, and then the Pokemon's in the front like, ah. So we're going to put that at a B. I don't know. Kind of a weird explanation. This Garchomp V is a sweet card. It looks so nice in person. Like the blue in the background just pops. I actually think this is pretty high. I'm going to give this a solid A tier. Cynthia in the front. This is sweet. And I don't know. I love this card so much. I actually sold mine and I really do regret it because what a great card that is. This Parasect, it's okay. Not too great. It's cool like with the forest and all that and the glowing mushrooms, but that's going to be a D tier for me. I'm not a big fan of it. It doesn't really show off the trainer that well and the Pokemon that well. I mean, it's okay. It's going to be a D tier. Chandelure. This is a pretty sweet card as well. Not too crazy. It's looking for like books with the trader. So I'm gonna put this at a C tier. I think it's okay. You see Snorlax chowing down on food. This is a pretty nice card. I think this is B worthy. They could have. I like the 151 Snorlax more, but also that's not a trainer gallery card. So we're gonna put that at B. Centiskorch V. I actually one time pulled this card and I literally thought it was just a normal like Centiskorch V. I didn't even see the trainer. I think it's a nice card. I'm gonna put it at like a B tier. I don't think it's too impressive though. It's a B tier. Into the sorting chamber goes Gallade V. Gallade V, not doing it for me. Got the whole ninja look though. It's a solid C tier. Not that crazy. This Roserade's pretty nice. I always love a nice forest. I'm gonna put this at B tier. I'm gonna put that at a solid B tier. It's a nice card. Bravo to whoever designed the Sleeping Pikachu card with the trainer. This is a solid S tier card, and not just because it's Pikachu, but sleeping with the trainer, that's so cute, and it's just they're both passed out. It looks perfect. It's an S tier. Come on. If you dispute this, you're just a Pikachu hater. You think Pikachu is everywhere and too much of Pikachu, but this is a solid S tier. You can't dispute it. Come on. This Gengar V is interesting. It's part of like a tribe or something like that. I kind of like this card. It's not actually a V, but it's pretty sweet. I'm going to put this up at a B tier. I think it's pretty nice. Banette with the trainer. Another one where Banette's in the front, the trainer's in the back. They're fighting. It's kind of unoriginal to me, all of these. So I'm going to put this at a C tier. I like ones that are like being used more than just like a little bit of a battle. That's me though. Hisuian Arcanine. I love Arcanine, this Hisuian Arcanine form, so I love it, but it's not that original again, so I'm going to put this at a C tier. I think it's okay, but not anything great. This Spiritomb card has depth to it. So I love this card so much. You see the trainer, its eyes look normal on the left, but then on the right you can see it's like soul is sucked out of her, so it looks so sweet. The Spiritomb is just an evil Pokemon, so I'm gonna put this at an S tier. I actually think this is a great card. Kind of has more than just like a one-dimensional like layer to it. Oh my gosh, Garchomp V's there, but it's more than just like a one-layered card. It's pretty sweet, so that's a solid S tier. S form in the classroom, it's okay. Oh wait, I didn't see the weather stuff in the background. That's kind of funny, actually. I'm gonna put that at B tier. That's kind of cool. I like it now. The Orbeetle V in the forest, that's pretty sick with the trainer, with the bug catcher. I'm gonna put that at a B tier as well. I think that's a pretty nice card. Nothing too special on it. Orbeetle VMAX, it's pretty cool. It's not anything great. It's not anything insane. It's pretty cool. It looks like a UFO though. I'm going to put that also at a B tier. I'm saying so many B tiers, but it's nothing super special, so I'm going to rate a B tier. This Charizard, normally I love Charizards like a ton. This Charizard with Leon's cool. I mean, the Charizard looks small, right? Like, this dude looks small, so I don't know. It's nothing crazy. I think it's okay. It's gonna go C tier for me. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Oh yeah. That's a great card right there. Centiskorch looking all massive in the sky. I'm not the biggest Centiskorch fan, but this card is sick. We're raising this all the way up to the S tier with the trainer on its back. That is such a sweet card. Definitely an S tier. You can't at me. This Pikachu V is sneaky good. I love this card so much. For me, it's an S tier. It looks sick just because it's red. At the same time, I don't know. I'm going to put this at an A tier. Objectively, I think it's an A tier card just because it's not anything insane, but that's just how it is with me. Oh yeah, straight up S tier. Come on, if you dispute this, you're bugging. You're going crazy. This is a straight up S tier for sure. Pikachu VMAX, just one of the best cards ever made in the design, with red, with its hat, with his hat, looking sick. So S tier, come on. Enamorus V. I hate Enamorus, and I don't really like this lady in the game, so I don't know. I don't want to be like picking sides. This is a C tier. I don't like it very much. Another one where the trainer's in the back. This one's cool because I like Crobat, but I'm going to rate this one a B. It looks nice with the wind, so it's going to be a B. Alright, Rose with Eternatus. This one's kind of lacking, honestly. Just in the background, he's looking like away from the frame. It's okay. It's alright. Honestly, not anything impressive. I'm going to rate this at a D. It's not anything crazy. Now this card is sick. I actually think this is an S tier card. It looks so sweet. Like, he's the most evil person of all time. And I think that's what they meant to do there. So I'm raising this all the way up to an S tier. I don't care. Honestly, I think this is an S tier card. So that's me. That's me right there. Braixen. That's a nice card. I like how like the trainer is kind of just chilling with Braixen. I'm gonna put this at B tier. I like it. I like it. It's a good card. It's a good card. Nothing. I don't have a strong opinion on it. I don't know. I'm lost for words. You know. Milotic. This is a nice card. I think this is a solid A tier card. It doesn't pop that crazy, but at the same time, I just love Milotic, and then the trainer summon it to do a, like waterfall or water spout or something, some crazy move. So we're gonna put that as solid A tier. I like this card a lot. Flaffy kind of chilling with its trainer. I think that's Alessa. It's a good card. Aless is pretty cool. I'm going to put this at, this is a solid B tier. Yeah, solid B tier. Nothing special. I really like this card, honestly. I kind of found it weird, like the ability Selfish Lips, and it's just not my favorite artwork. I don't really like it. I'm going to put it at D tier, honestly. I don't have any F tiers yet, but it's okay. It's not that great. This Gardevoir is cool. Really symmetrical. I don't really understand what's going on too much. Maybe I just can't see because it's not the best picture of it, but it's okay. It's a C tier. I think it's okay. This card's pretty sweet. I mean, you got Malamar in the back looking evil. That Pokemon, they set it up to be evil. Even in the Pokemon series, it looks just evil. So, and then the trainers in the front put on the glove like, yeah, you know what we're about to do. We're about to mess some stuff up. So, we're going to put this on A tier. I actually really like this card. Alright, come on. Sleeping Rockruff. I don't know if it's something for me, but first of all, I love Rockruff. Second of all, sleeping Pokemon are just much better than other Pokemon. So, we're going to put this card up at an A tier as well. I think this isn't S tier, but it is close. It's an A tier, yeah. I'm good with that. Passimian. I didn't know Passimian was bigger than Charizard. See what I'm talking about? Like, you really think Passimian's bigger than Charizard? I think that's crazy. So, I don't know. That's not really factored into this card, but I love looking at the size of Pokemon sometimes. It's weird. I'm going to put this at a B. I think it's cool. FB. It's Sleeping Druddigon's kind of cool too. I actually really like this card. It's like she's either lost with a map or reading. I don't know. I think it's a map. But I think this is a B tier as well. I actually kind of like that. We're going to bump it up to A. Right next to the other Sleeping Rockruff. So I like that. My God, there's a lot going on here. This is a sick card though. The design is awesome. The tongue's out for Smeargle. It's like, I'm going to put this at S tier. I love this card. Design is cool and the trainer's just going AWOL in the background. I don't really know what that means. So if it's a curse word, I'm sorry, but it definitely looks abstract. We'll say that for sure. And the painting's cool too. Altaria, kind of boring. D tier, easy. Not a good card. I don't want to say it's a bad card, but not a cool card. Kricketune massive. Like it. It's a little bit more of like a kid style, which is cool to me. I'm gonna put this at a B tier. I like that as well. Not anything insane. Holy crap, we got a lot of B tiers. But we're gonna put that at B tier. Yeah, come on. If you don't put this at S tier, you're crazy. This card is so sick. The Superior V with the trainer on the left, with the mountains in the back, and then also the volcano with the clouds around it. Come on, this card just pops. This is one of the best Trainer Gallery cards by far. Solid S tier. Solid S tier. We're bumping this all the way up. Boom, right there. So this is an S tier, easy. Blaziken V. Now, see, this is where it's weird, because this card, to me, looks so much better than some of the other cards where the Pokemon's in the front battling, and then the trainer's in the back. I think this with May is sick, and Blaziken's doing like a front flip, so it just makes it cooler. I'm going to put this at an A tier. I love this card so much. Straight up A tier. So if you guys think it's not, I mean, I know I'm a little inconsistent with these ratings, but we're going to put it at an A tier. Blaziken VMAX. May's holding on for dear life. This card's cool. It's stepping up. I think this is also an A tier. Not an S tier to me, but it's an A tier for sure. This is pretty cool because Zeraora has its claws swiping and then it's like electric in the back, so that's pretty cool. I give it bonus points for that. The trainers in the back just being like, not doing much, so I'm going to put this at a B tier. I think it's pretty cool. Not as cool as May and Blaziken though, because Blaziken's doing that front flip, so that's pretty sick. It's an okay card. They're going into Sunset. Kind of cool. It's going to be like a C tier. It's nothing special. This Corviknight is sick. I love Corviknight, how it just like taxis people around. This is an A tier card for sure. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. That's an A tier card with the green in the background. So sick. And let's give it up for this Corviknight card. This is a solid S tier. The background is so sweet with the mountains in the back, the green, the blue, Corviknight looking all VMAX big, and then it has the taxi on top of its head. Straight up S tier for sure. Straight up S tier. I'm so on the fence with this card. is so sick. I think this is an S tier card as well. Rayquaza looks a little weird. That's what was holding me back, but also looks kind of menacing. So we're going to put that in S tier just because you got her in the background. Zinnia looking all swag. Swag. Who even says swag anymore? But Jeffrey, what the heck? But yeah, we're going to put that in S tier. So for sure, S tier. The Ralliodon VMAX is a cool card as well. Looking all massive, looking like a skyscraper, popping up. And then with Rayhan, I'm gonna put that in A tier. I actually really like that card. These VMAXs, I feel like they took more time looking at the VMAXs than anything else. Blissey V. F tier. Nah, okay. Blissey V, it's okay. It's carrying some towels. I'm gonna put that as C tier. We have to put one F tier. So Altaria V's moving down. I just don't like that card. Anyway, this is my list, guys. Thank you so much for watching. The S tiers are bangers. Every single one. If you dispute this, you are crazy. All of these are S tiers. Also, the A tiers are nice. B tiers, C tiers, D tiers, and F tier. Altaria, meh. So, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Mint10Mons. Again, leave that like, also comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel for the giveaway. And thank you guys so much for watching. It's been me, Mint10Mons, and I'm out. Peace!